weapons that are easier to control and easier to also walk with, so you don't have to rely on lasers that much. And that you also need to yeah, so that's pretty much that's the main difference. I'm gonna quickly show you the defaults first. So if we go for like
Okay, what's going on here?
He's
showing recoil differences in recoil. Let me just go to the like a empty plane somewhere here. I don't know where, like a surface.
Oh,
Skibidi toilet. Oh my god.
yeah, that messaged you yesterday. Will you skip the toilet?
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't
No,
see
that's a good
anything.
suggestion. I think that's a good suggestion. April Fools. Let's skip the toilet into the game. We got some ideas going.
All right. So first we go for, so like the recoil for not scoping in is actually slightly greater. Like this is a pretty big recoil, but if we compare it to aiming on the sides, it's much easier to control. I'm not even sure if it's applied on this branch actually. I'll show you just one thing in the second. There's also the Epsilon 11, which is similar to what I showed here. I'll just show the full auto first and how it goes about like controlling it.
A lot more camera wobble when you reload the guns. That's interesting.
So this is like the normal control that you can expect from like someone who hasn't learned the pattern. I'm just moving my mouse like intuitively, trying to keep it on the target. I'm not preemptively like compensating for anything. I'm just doing it after the shot. So yeah, you can see it's much more vertical than horizontal. There is no sudden changes in anything. I mean, there is this like one jump, but it's quite easy to control. Like if you're trying to aim for heads, then you're probably gonna lose track if you don't know the pattern, but you're still pretty much going in one line. So it's still like pretty much one movement of mouse. You don't have to worry too much about going side to side. For Epsilon, it's similar. Basically straight line with just smooth changes. The cool difference is Crossvec, which has much. No, I'm just showing recoil patterns, which are still WIP. But yeah, yeah, the Crossvec is pretty much non-existent.
You don't even
And
need
this
a
is
foregrip anymore.
And this oh, actually, if you do have a foregrip, it's even better. But if we compare it to FSP9, well, it's foregrip, but there's no stock.
Yeah, it's like
the recoil is greater, and you can see even though the pattern technically is has more of an angle, the overall recoil is still easier to control on Crossvec. But that's not a fair comparison. Let me just take a. Let's do the lowest possible recoil on Crossvec versus lowest possible on FSP. Okay, let's do I quickly clean up the bullet holes. So that doesn't exist, right? Like, this is from pretty far away. And when we look at the FSP, then it's basically Crossvec. Actually, it's slightly even easier than Crossvec, which is funny. But, admittedly, Crossvec has 40 rounds, so this is... If we only were to fire 30 rounds from Crossvec, it's going to be... Yeah, I actually fired more than 30, but yeah, you can see the difference. So yeah, do you guys want to see anything else? How about lowest possible AK recoil?
So real.
So for context, these modifications to the recoil system.
Modifications to recoil system and also running accuracy. If I take a, here's the, you can see that the running accuracy, even with like a heavy stock and heavy barrel, is not that terrible. Normally you would have, like this is pretty much the current stock Epsilon. And if I take the laser sight, it doesn't decrease that much. It decreases quite vastly when we compare it with no ADS. So like if you wanted to aim for the head without having to scope in, you would still be much more accurate with the laser sight, but it doesn't contribute that much to running accuracy. But yeah, even like this relatively heavy rifle system with like a telescopic sight, and previously you would have like your crosshair pretty much as big as your entire screen. In here,
Yeah, I was about
that's
to say you
only...
can't hit shit while running.
So you can still quite accurately, if you're fighting SCPs with that, I suppose you could still run away backwards and still accurately work with that. Obviously not the best thing for an SMG
Even
build.
most recoil with a muzzle booster and no stock.
Okay, muzzle booster, no stock. That's pretty much going to be terrible. But let's see it.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's basically.
Hell yeah.
You can't aim with this.
That's what it's all about.
Oh,
But
man.
let's compare it with a more realistic setup.
AK sweep.
Ooh.
That's oh my god, that's definitely
So
more
that's smooth, right?
controllable.
So there is still a lot of point
Yeah,
in
that's a lot
using like
better.
foregrips and muzzle brakes. Especially now, I feel like this foregrip will be some form of meta, considering that lasers are not that powerful. So flashlights and foregrips are probably going to be taking over slowly.
AK really needed this. It was one of the most complained about weapons, and justifiably so. It was nigh impossible to aim even if you were good at recoil.
Yeah, and also the shooting accuracy. You can see that the crosshair does increase in size when I'm firing, but it's not nearly what it is currently in the game. Like I would need to launch a subsequent here, I'm gonna launch it for comparison. This one, and I'll swap to release. Was it 2021 or what was the name of the project? Project. It is 2021.
I'm SpongeBob.
How do I launch? Is there a way to launch Git from an outside? Wait, what if I just launch it here? Okay, well, it literally did not detect folder name. I don't know why. Yeah, I have to put it in. Okay. Quickly compared with what we have currently publicly. But yeah, anything else you guys want to see? Any other weapon setup?
What about
Down
the
45.
M6?
Com
So
45.
real.
Ooh, actually.
That shit better like instantly knock your pointer all the way up.
Oh, Jesus.
Incredible.
Oh my god.
That was
it's
me controlling it.
So real. Oh my god.
That,
No,
Without
uncontrolled.
control.
Oh, Jesus.
So good.
That was without me controlling it. I'm actually a Com 45 master, so
Hubert
Oh,
just
no,
makes
let's
it
ADS
take
on that. I want to see
25
ADS.
damage every time they use it.
Not bad boy.
Bastion,
Oh,
man, you don't have any
Oh.
recoil control.
what do you
We
mean?
all wanna see a
Oh,
workshop in this game.
oh my god, there was so
Game director's bad at his own
I'm
game.
I actually started going for Echo and Venture, so okay, leave me alone.
I fuck with the venture pick. I'm not sure about the echo one. Okay.
What was I going? A7 is the same, I believe.
And now their
Basically.
hands are melting.
Oh, and the best part is, you actually have a. Let me switch the metric because I have this in. There's accurate range, and there is also. Now it shows you an accurate range, and also recoil is a stat. But why is the recoil? I forgot what the recoil was. I think the recoil here was defined as a change in minutes of angle. That's the unit here. So how much you actually need to correct your mouse, how much you need to rotate your camera in order to achieve perfect recoil control. So this is in minutes of angle, right?
Let's see.
Okay. Let's quickly launch the older version for comparison. I also forgot there's no crosshair for when you're aiming down the sight, so I won't be able to show you. I mean, I could quickly modify it. Just need to wait for it to properly import. Oh yeah, okay. From that another project, so I'm not gonna have any highlighting, but I can just do that. Merge conflict, you're kidding me. Why is the most recent named oops? No, not revert. Reset to.
Hubert, what are you doing?
He's thinking.
I'm trying to.
He's cooking.
He's trying.
Oh
to
my
operate
god,
the
why
game.
is everything broken? How do I use Git? I just want to download the most recent version. I don't
Morning,
want.
everyone. Welcome
I
to
don't care
Code.
about my
Sesh.
comment. How do I Google?
Advances.
Need to go for. Can I just do that? Okay, yeah, it works. Did it? I don't think it worked. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do.
Hi.
You guys are annoying as fuck.
I'm gonna ban the next person who uses the soundboard.
Oh hell no.
I saw the thing go down. I'm scared.
I did 0.
Damn.
Okay, we need to wait for it. Oh, finally. Yippee!
Yippee.
Yay, the game works.
5-minute
Massive.
coding adventure, boys.
Dumbass.
Is that the container
Hey,
Oh, I got food in my fucking throat.
Dumbass.
I forgot that was even a voice line. Just hey, dumbass.
He's so mean about it too. Jeez.
On God, G.
Alright, what do you want to see? What recoil? Oh, did you
wanna
guys know?
see workshop in the game?
Register?
Did you know? Logister is the same.
Nithworks.
Actually, it's slightly angled now, but it's still straight.
What about?
But yeah, did you know that weapons are now automatic?
Oh.
Wow.
And it
The
also
picture
applies.
is
I'm
holding
18,
down
my
It also
beloved.
applies to the revolver. I'm not sure if we actually showed any revolver animations here, but yeah,
Look at it.
Oh yeah.
Show
Ooh,
them
I love
from the rear.
McCree.
ooh, look
Oh
at
yeah,
that.
it's all
Beautiful.
it's all automatic.
What?
Is that
Oh,
reload? That's
oh.
next. Come on, show us the reload. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unload. Never mind. Yeah.
Show the chaos version, Hubert.
What does the like?
Now play
I forget what
Western
it's called,
Roulette.
The longer stock look like from the POV.
Oh yeah, you guys don't know. You can actually spin the revolver.
Wait, what?
Ooh.
That's sick as fuck.
What?
What?
That's a good
Yeah.
shit. That's good shit.
Gamers discover
And the best part
cylinders
is, if you
rotating.
fire 5 of them, right, and you spin the revolver, there's only one unfired one, and nobody knows when it's going to land on it.
Oh god, you added Russian
That's
roulette. Dear God.
awesome.
Is that the inspect animation?
That is gonna be.
That's is when you
gonna be mean.
hold the cocking button for a second.
Huh.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Now
That
you
is
play
pretty
Western
epic.
Roulette by throwing the gun.
Now
at
we
the
are. Oh,
fan.
there it is. That we're
I will
statistically
now
probable.
Play Russian
that
roulette.
Is that the only usage that button has in the game?
Currently yes, but there might be more to come.
How are people just
True.
expected to learn this through word of mouth?
Go on.
Anyway, I can finally show what I was going
I'll
to
add
show.
a tip feature in the UI.
Oh no, it still fades out. Why does it still fade out? I wanted the firearm crosshair to be
Programming.
always at alpha 1.
It's funnier if it spreads through word of mouth because then people can just go to people and like, hey, shoot this guy with it.
Just press the trigger and see if it works.
No, but
I mean, it
but-
doesn't have that much of a gameplay purpose.
yeah, it's funny. But yeah, you can
But
like
give it
you can
one,
do the
yeah,
inverse
sure.
Russian roulette. You have only 5 of them, and you can just spin it. And well, now you only have
Super
4.
wins. That's how you can play Western Roulette.
All right, now add an option to fire at yourself, and then it'll be actual Russian roulette.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. People would. Yeah, that would be.
It all the time.
We don't really.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Make sure the ragdoll
Yeah,
launches
so,
you the same way you get hit with the
Well,
Just
jailbird.
blame me for that, and I'm not sorry.
Chaos spawns in, and the SCPs
Yeah,
are
I don't
already
feel like
see two
another-
numbers going down.
They're just gonna kill themselves, poor guys.
Yeah, they're just gonna kill them. Like,
guys,
oh,
check
chaos
this out.
spawn! Oh, they went down by 3.
Oh, hey,
I
I
guess
079's in the
this
round.
is
Let me just
fine.
use the
Oh
revolver.
shit, 049's coming for me.
Get a friend. Play Russian roulette with them.
Yeah, just
Duo
pass
friend
the gun
only.
around. That's how you do it.
What if they?
Perfect date night idea. Russian roulette.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I
Oh
wouldn't
yeah,
call that perfect.
show them the crossfec, how it feels different.
5 out of 6
Sorry.
people recommend them. Oh, there it is. It finally works. Okay, so I can show you what I was going to show you. Look at the crosshair here. And there it is. If I'm firing, oh, it doesn't update. Why is it not updating? Is it not updating because I am currently...
A programmer.
True.
Hubert, I didn't know
Yeah.
you're still in Discord.
Welcome to programming.
This is actually his first time.
He's a new developer, guys.
Oh, okay.
He's the new
It's his
hire.
first
He's
day.
just doing it volunteer work.
Yeah,
He's
we
not
have
even
our
getting
time with
bounty.
I'm in the skin suit.
This don't have my syntax highlighting, so I can't tell where this is being used. It's not being used anywhere else now. Okay, so this time it's definitely gonna work.
Would you put money on it?
Last famous
Yes.
words.
Shit.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep spinning.
Plug.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Just ripped shit in VC and left, bruh.
Do you guys see my jewel base? Oh my god, I'm so good at KSP.
So real.
Nah.
I
We
haven't
wanna see
even
workshop.
seen that game since I was like single digit age.
It's the new Surface Zone, by the way.
Massive.
Oh,
So
damn.
real.
Someone clip
It's
that.
just
Someone
really
clip that.
zoomed out.
If you wanna get to the facility, you need to construct a rocket and, you know, get to the facility.
SCP takes in space. Yep, in space.
Different zones is different planets, and you need to transfer between them.
Why do you
Shit.
think the scrap box? Yeah, it's no longer a secret laboratory. It's now a secret universe.
Okay, there we go.
In the dark.
So when I'm... But why is it not changing to the correct size? This is sad.
Alexa, play
Right,
Despacito.
because it's not going to use the ADS, right? Because why
Just
would it?
lost money on that, by the way.
I didn't lose my money. It worked this time, but it just shows the incorrect value. But my hack worked.
We all can construct rockets if you add a workshop into the game. Hey.
The workshop.
Adding
Why
a
would you
workshop,
add
to the
workshop
game
to
would
the game?
be
No, bro.
interesting, but no.
Why would
thanks.
you even upload to the workshop? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. People would
That
replace
stupid
them.
Nah,
fucking
that's-
Reinhardt Thomas the Tank Engine game mode. Put that in SL.
That would be beautiful.
Oh, hey, Doc, how you doing?
Hello. It is me, your favorite SL
Wait.
partner
Oh my
thing.
god.
Another Frank.
Frankenstein.
Frank.
All right, we have the AK now. Oh, and finally, it shows the ADS recoil. All right, you guys ready to see the comparison? So we have the AK here, right? If we are aiming down the sides, this is the tiny little, like this shows the cone of inaccuracy, and when we're firing, it gets slightly bigger. You know what's really annoying in the game? Being inaccurate. Like that. This is like almost, like it doesn't seem like much of a difference, but you know, the area of a circle increases with the square of the radius. So if it's even only like twice as big as compared to the previous one, it's 4 times less accurate. And this is annoying because that is frustrating. It seems like you need to be a pro. So the new weapon system is going to be more approachable. It's going to be lowering the skill ceiling and also making the skin floor a little higher. So it's, you know, easier to control your guns, easier to work with them accurately. You don't need to know all the attachments to make valuable weapon setups. You customize it to whatever you want, and you will be basically fine. There are obviously some very bad situations, like if you have no stock and muzzle booster, right? Like this isn't like maybe the best thing for the starter.
Maybe that's optimum gaming.
But you're no longer be punished for putting like your hollow sight and completely destroying your accuracy because you didn't know what weight is or length is. Actually, that's one thing that I also wanted to experiment with because now length and weight is evaluated from like a constant curve. So it should be possible to put like direct debuffs into here. So it's going to lower your speed by this amount or lower your stamina or whatever, or accuracy.
I've been playing this game for like 4 or 5 years now. I still don't know what weight is, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, so like the difference between weight and length is that weight also affects your movement speed and stamina.
I figured.
Actually, running accuracy is length and weight because it calculates the moment of inertia. And yeah, like this is too complicated for an average player, so we're simplifying this shit. We went a little bit too Tarkov in Parabellum, if I'm being honest. We went a little bit. I actually did not play Tarkov, but I know that Tarkov goes like super realistic. We are doing quite a lot of simplifications for this. We work mostly to make it easier for new players and, well, making it less important to master guns to be performant in the actual game scenario. So yeah, we're kind of fixing that issue, or at least hoping to.
Hubert, can you open your inventory for a second so I don't have to open the game to do it myself? Thank you.
Why?
I just needed a measurement thing. So
And
I got what I
I have
need.
concerns
Appreciate
about how you said lowering the skill ceiling.
Why is that?
I don't know. It's just like
Scary.
it's almost.
It makes it sound
Sort
like
of-
there's less skill in gunplay.
When will we remove the
Yeah.
flickering lamp from the toolets in light containment zone?
Yeah,
It's freaking annoying.
That is a consequence of this action, but
It
ultimately
does.
it's in the best interest of making sure that everybody feels like they can contribute.
Yeah, we would rather, like, there are people who are going to be affected by it in a negative way, such as people who join a server to absolutely dominate an entire round and kill 20 Chaos Insurgents as a singular person, because that's obviously they're going to have worse experience, because yes, we are going for this trolley problem where we're sacrificing experience of one player to make it overall more fun to the rest of the players. So yes, if you're the one of the people who just completely obliterate the entire server every single time, you're going to have slightly less fun in the game because you will no longer be able to do that. But all the 20 other people are going to have more fun and less frustration.
So when you say like lowering the skill ceiling, it doesn't make the weapon, it doesn't make your performance with the weapon any worse. It makes it better because you can be a bit.
You're still gonna dominate all 1v1s, but you're not gonna be able to dominate 1v50s.
Your
We're also-
individual skill
I
and
will-
game knowledge will still just be as good as it was before. It just
Watch
makes
me.
it so that other people can catch up fairly easily.
Watch me.
Speaking of the former, right? Oh shit! I gotta check out to the. Okay. Actually, I don't. I have a third Unity project. Ta-da!
A third one.
Third one, and it should have the weaponry fact.
Yeah.
How many?
I also have this.
SCPSL
Oh my god!
for-
I'm gonna show you a side project. This is a little project that I made for friends, like
Oh,
a
no.
studying test, a little side project, and this is beautiful. Okay,
Not this
this
fucking
is
thing
this
again.
is the unofficial sequel to Secret
Here
Lab.
we go
Okay,
again.
Oh, here we go.
some of you have seen that, right?
Guys, we're leaking the next game.
Yeah, it's
So
actually.
yeah, you guys,
We're throwing the next time.
you guys don't even know that, but this
There
is
we
like
go.
Sims but automatic. This is you. This is your boredom. This is
it's
being
Polish.
sleepy.
Disgusting.
Oh my god.
This is your need to shit, and this is your need to eat. So now he's hungry, so he's eating, and now he's getting like super EP, right? So he's gonna go to sleep. Is it still launching? It's still launching. Okay.
Is this
So
a
this is
teaser
the secret to
for
SL.
SL NPCs?
Yes.
This is how they're coded.
So he goes to sleep, and that's it. And now he's gonna wake up, and he's gonna want to take a shit. So he's gonna go take a shit.
This is actually an early test phase for 939 gameplay.
Yes. Wait, where is my other? There it is. So he's taking a shit, right? And now he's being bored. So he's gonna either watch TV or dance on the floor. And there's random activities. He's actually going to dance. That's insane. Okay.
Oh my
It's a
god.
3114 reference.
And he's fully satisfied and entertained.
Oh,
He's gonna go eat again. And he's just stuck in the simulator. He's never gonna stop.
Why do you
So-
torture fictional people?
Because he'll go to jail if he tortures real ones.
This is a commentary on the side.
This is all 100% AI driven.
It's
This
ethical because it
project.
doesn't know that he's in a simulation.
We're gonna be launching this summer. We already have $50,000 million in investments. So yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, that's gonna be amazing.
Dang, that plushie's so big.
Where did y'all get that damn money? Because I know half your supporters can't even pay rent.
Freddy Fazbear in SCPSL.
Oh no.
That's what they put in the workshop.
Well, you can already make Freddy Fazbear
So
with
to
plugins.
translate the
So
currency that Hubert was using, we have one chocolate bar.
You guys don't know about one thing, okay? What we've been actually secretly working on.
Oh my
SCP.
fucking
Oh my
God.
god. Remove this flickering.
Oh my god.
I knew it. What did I say? What did I say?
The feed.
If Skibbity D class is accidentally in the next
Hubert,
build,
Hubert,
Yeah.
show me revolver animations.
I'm not sure if I can show them now. I could show the Russian roulette, but I can't really show anything too much. I won't be showing like unloads or anything. I could show
Hubert,
firing.
please remove the sprinkling light in the toilets.
The what?
Remove sprinkling light.
oh, the blinking
It's
light.
a toilet.
yeah.
Yeah, this.
That light.
Yeah, it's
That's
a bit
Annoying.
What's wrong with the
Right.
what's wrong with the blinking light in toilets?
Epilepsy?
atmospheric. But yeah, it's kind of
This light is the
seizure-inducing. It's
only
too
reason
much.
why there's a photo epilepsy warning in the game.
yeah.
Could make it
Pretty
flicker less, or could make the flicker a lot slower.
Yeah,
I
we're gonna make
realized
it
when you
slightly less.
talk,
There's
like,
also experimenting with a little bit of flicker controlling. I don't know how it's going to go, so there's no promises for now. But I'm hoping that we could be able to make things like being able to reduce flashing from guns in settings, because
That'd be good, yeah.
you're
We
pretty much
already have the
moving-
option.
It's only
We already have
technically
the
giving you
option to
advantage,
make-
so there would be no advantage to using that setting. But if you have like struggling from epilepsy, it could be able to reduce it. But again,
Yeah,
I'm
we
not
already have the-
exactly sure how Unity particle system is going to be happy about that. Oh no,
Yeah,
I forgot the random.
we already have the option to like make flashbangs like
Solution,
on the
move
screen
to
instead,
Godot.
so move to Godot.
Yes.
To Hubert.
Oh, hi.
So speaking of 1v1s completely dominating, it's the same from the recent 13.5.
13.5 was made with the intent of making it match up to this, because there's a lot of changes that we made to the Firmgo on these builds that we wanted to get in fairly soon, just because the Firmgo is a problem child.
We have this, right? And this is the thing that allows everyone to dominate everything completely. First things first, scopes are slightly nerfed, so it's difficult to see through them. You can't see them see further.
Oh.
Another thing is,
That's
the more important one, you have the suppressor, right? So you still can't hear. All right, I don't have admin perms on this thing, so you still can't hear it.
Imagine.
Yeah, Hubert doesn't have any admin perms on like every server.
Hubert,
Will the new models have toes?
Why would you ask this question?
Why would you ask
Huh?
this?
He's asking the real questions.
Yummy, yummy.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Skibidi dub 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 yes yes.
So if you're being shot,
So what
it's
is
quite
Skibidi?
obvious that you're being shot.
Will the suppressor be removed from the firmgo?
It is possible that we will be replacing it with maybe a different attachment, or like the suppressor
Loud
does
in
not.
there.
Yeah, the suppressor does not really fit on Fremgo. I'm not sure if we're gonna be removing it yet. Right now, I'm hoping that the bullet tracers will be enough to, because the bullet tracers, like the sole reason they were implemented is to increase the awareness of when you're being shot.
Suppressor?
If the trace is still a problem,
Like in CS2 or CSGO?
if the suppressor is still a problem after the traces are added, then we'll probably look at removing it.
Also, will you like model the toes of like the new models?
Can you get banned?
I'll need you to leave or stop talking.
Who started talking about?